Gonna pull the brooders out of the brooder house real quick, and so that way the chicks have more room to run around. They don't need the brooders anymore. And then we're going to go out, pull the pins out of the tall grass, put it over in the mowed grass, and then it'll be ready for the chicks in about a week and a half when they are ready and big enough to survive outside in the elements.
They've grown a lot in the last 2 weeks.
Pull it out.
Other way. Hold on. It's pull this one. Poor little birdie. Hey, your wing looks kind of inflamed.
Pregnant cat. Mine is like my chick.
Well, we'll just see how it does.
Look how big its wing is.
Yeah, it needs to be a little bit.
Not today, Magnus. So when they're so small, they need increased temperatures because they're so little, they don't have much body heat to keep them warm. And they often will bunch together to do that. So that's why we have brooders. They're big enough now that they don't need that. They don't need the brooders. Okay, so I have these 2-gallon waters, and I take them in and set them on these. They last about a day. So I'm adding new bedding to their shavings because after a while they get dirty. And I'll just keep doing this until they go out on pasture. So you can see they've grown a lot. This one's actually a smaller one. They have wing feathers. That's the first step. You can also see their bottoms are a lot larger. And they're just getting a lot bigger. Their comb on their top of their heads are appearing. When they're little, they don't know like danger. They run away from me now. I store the chicken feeders in a shelf in the barn. So these are the size we have in there. And we're going to put these in there and put 4 of these in each side. So I'm taking out the smaller feeders, stuffing them into the bigger feeders. I'm getting feed out of our feed bin. And putting it in the buckets, then I carry it back over to the brooder house and feed the chicks with it.
So these are our 6 movable chicken pens. We move them once a day when the chickens are in them, and right now they're strapped down and they're in tall grass. We're gonna move them forward. We're gonna wait to move them across the fence until Dad mows over there with the tractor, because by the time the chicks get moved in, the grass will be as tall as the insides of the pens are. With little chicks, that doesn't work. So we're gonna probably wait a couple days to move them across once he has a strip mode for them. I feel like there's gonna be a snake in one of these things.
Better you than me.
Hey guys, so I just figured I'd show you real quick the progress that our garden has made. As you remember, a few weeks back, I'll put the link right up here in the corner of the screen for you guys to see. We planted our family garden, or at least part of it, the colder weather stuff. And you can see right here, we've got all of our lettuce and greens growing. And then we've got carrots over there. We also have the peas now. They've sprouted and come up, and we put in our pea fence so the peas can climb up this fence as they grow. You can see here, they're about 2 to 4 inches tall depending where they are in a row. And we've also got the potatoes starting to come up out of their hill. You can see there, they're about 3 inches tall as well. And then the onions are also looking really good. And Dad wanted to plant twin row onions, but as you can see here, they're staggered, boom, boom. Oh yeah, and our rhubarb's also starting to grow really well. Probably have some rhubarb crisp soon. So a garden has been something that we have always practiced doing. We have one every year, and we preserve and can and/or freeze a lot of the produce that comes from the garden. People might think that's a little bit ridiculous, but in times like these, when there's uncertainty in the food supply and you never can eat as healthy as something grown in your own garden, know that you're going to have that food. Like I said, in uncertain times, it's always good to have food that you know will be there for you to eat. That is all for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Hey dude, what's going on? Yeah? Okay.